grade 10, let's look at the solutions for mathematical literacy test that was written on the 4th of September 2024. Instruction number 3 is the most important instruction of all. Start each question on its own page and you read others. All right, we look at question number 1, which says determine the term perimeter. When you look at perimeter, and the answer for perimeter could be the total distance. We say it's the total distance around a given shape. If you don't want to say distance, you can say total length, as long as you know what you're looking at. Total length, total distance around a given shape. Okay, state whether the following statement is true or false. We are saying units of area are millimeter squared, centimeter squared, meter squared, and kilometer squared. The answer is true, because for area, the units are always squared. Determine the radius of a cylindrical bucket if the diameter of it is 20 centimeters. So radius equals to a half diameter. Half the diameter, and the answer became 20 divided by 2. The answer is 10 centimeters. Question number 1.4. Interpret the scale. We are saying 1 unit on paper represents 50,000 units in real life. Okay, and choose the correct answer for the options below. A diagram that having the length and width, this one's supposed to be width, is a 2D. Let's look at question number 2. Study the seating plan of an airplane below and answer the questions that follow. Write down the number of exit doors indicated on the seating plan. Exit doors are these ones here. So we said there 6 doors. Write down the row numbers of the economy plus class seats that have an in-seat power. Write down the number of rows. So in-seat power we have is 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 20, including 21. So we say write them down, and we are saying 7, 8, we have row 8, row 10, 11, 12, 20, 20, and 21. Okay, they are telling us identify the exit row. Identify the exit row. Row 21. All right, we go there and we say the actual length of our airplane is we are looking at this. The actual length of the airplane is to the cockpit to the end of the passenger cabin is 50 meters. If the scale of the So here we shall say 50 meters. If the scale of the seating plan is 1:100, look at the length of it in millimeters. What we're going to do, we write down the scale first. It says this is how the scale looks like. So we are going to ask ourselves, if one gives you 200, one gives you 200, one, so what you're going to do for me, we are changing this, so we cross multiply, becomes so cross multiply. The answer here becomes 1:200. 200 is in real life, so also the 5 meters in real life. What is it on paper? Cross multiply. So the answer becomes 200 equals to 50. 50 is the measurement in real life. So we divide through by 50, divide through by 200. My space will equal to so we shall divide this and we find out the answer to be 0.25. These are meters. Multiplied by 1,000, we get 2,500 millimeters. Okay. Question number 3. In the image below, the instructions are given in the picture form only. Each number on the diagram represents a step. All right. What are given few written questions that will such? All right. When we look at this diagram here, the diagram or the picture, it has numbers. For example, number 1 here, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. When you look at these diagrams here, below are instructions. We're going, for example, instruction number 1. It says connect the composite video cables to the TV. What are the composite video cables to the TV? And these ones here. This it simply means it's coming from because this is the TV. So this diagram shows. So step number 1, this is 4. All right. Then we go step number 1. What are they connecting? These are speakers. So we come here and we look for the connect the speaker cables. That means this is 1. Why these cables here? Let's go to step number. They say connect the power cables of the system and TV to AC power. alternative current. Here, SC power. Oh, which step is there? It's 5. So simply meaning, this is step number 5. I'm writing them down before I start giving the final answers. All right. Connect the control cable. The control cable. The control cable is this one here. Or if you don't understand what step, you can leave it and it's okay. You can put a star here and say connect the FM antenna. You come back and see any for 2. So this is 2. Now, if all the steps have their correct, which step is missing? It's 3. So now you're good to go. You can say step 1, you're supposed to write B. Step 2, you're supposed to write E. Right. Step number 3, we shall call it D. Step number 4, we shall call it A. Step number 5, it's the C. 2 marks each. All right, we go to question number 4. Name 2 reasons why it's important for a child or for students to participate in sports. 1, it builds their self-esteem. Self-esteem is increased and confidence. Then number 2, it teaches learners to work as a team. Number 3, it encourages good health. It encourages good health. All right, among other answers. 4.2. A soccer player claimed that the center circle is 263,000. Sorry, 263,05609. Verify using. So now the center circle, it's this one here. So we shall come and try to understand, try to put in the, actually it's already has a radius. Square. The radius, I've got it from here. Don't forget to square. The answer we get is 63625. So here the answer we have is that we have that as answer there as Question number 5. The people here recently bought new house integrated yard. So the yard is 6 by 4, 5. Use the scale of 1:150 to determine the perimeter in meters over the background. Now, the moment you hear use the scale, that means we need the actual measurements. So what I'm going to do is to change the measurements given to me into real life. So these are 6 centimeters. What could they be? What I'm going to do first is to change them into actual sense, which will be 60 times 150, giving me 900. Is it true? 900, but these are 900 centimeters. I want them to become meters. Comes 9 what? Meters. Then the width, I need to change 45 times 100 divide by 100. Sorry. Times 150. Times 150. 4,5 times 150. 600 and I'm determining this is the width and this is the length in actual sense. So we come here and say 2 into so here the answer is 31.5 meters. Okay, question number all right, we look at 5.2. Sipokaze and Nomfundo are planning their wedding. Their guests are to sit at circular tables with a diameter of 180. So we've seen the diameter 180. Each guest needs a space of 70 centimeters. This is per person. Then we go around, say around the circumference of the table. There are 18 tablets. All right, here we go. The first thing you do is to look for the circumference. Look for the circumference where the table, sorry, look for the circumference of the table, which will be circumference equals to pi b, which is 3,142 times the radius is the radius the circumference will equal to that much. This is the circumference of the table, but each person needs a space of 70. We divide it by 70. So you will need 8 tables.